Jai Hind to all the future officers. Welcome to the second part of our indigenously developed weapons by India. And today, our sixth indigenously developed weaponry is HAL Dhruv helicopter, which is made by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It is a double engine, which means it has two engines, multi-role, which means it has different roles, like not just rescue missions. It can also be upgraded with missiles to destroy the enemies. It can also be used to deliver foods in Siachen. So it has different roles. New generation advanced light helicopter, which came into services during year 2002. This helicopter used by Indian Army and Air Force has places to carry up to 8 anti-armor missile and 4 air-to-air missiles. So gentlemen, I have told you about air-to-air missiles. Missile is being fired from air to destroy enemy aircraft or enemy missile in the air. What does anti-armor means? The armor of the helicopter or the metal with which helicopter is made is armor, and anti-armor missile is that if enemy fires on our helicopter Dhruv, so anti-armor missile is being launched so that this missile can be just finished in mid-air only, so that our helicopter does not get destroyed. So 8 anti-armor missiles and 4 air-to-air missiles it can be upgraded with. It could also be used for various other roles like transportation, logistics support, training and many more. So therefore it is multi-role. It uses a 900 kilowatt Shakti engine, which makes it even more powerful. Apart from its power to fight during combat, it is also used by Indian Air Force display team Sarang for displaying purposes also. So gentlemen, there are many display teams. If you have seen many videos, there are on YouTube, and Sarang is one of the best in the world also. So they generally do different stunts and different positions with the aircrafts and helicopters. So it is also part of Sarang team in the Indian Air Force. Coming to our seventh part is Dhanush howitzer, which we studied about in one of our video. And Dhanush howitzer is used by artillery. Okay, so it is a 155 mm. 155 mm means its caliber is 155 mm. Towed howitzer used by Indian Army. Its range is 38 kilometers, which is more than Bofors one, and is fitted with 45 caliber gun. So Bofors, it has more range than Bofors also, 38 kilometers. It has range of 38 kilometers, and other than that it is also equipped with 45 caliber gun. So other than this, it has also a 45 caliber gun, and it has intense capability of firing 3 rounds in 15 seconds. So this is one of the most good advantage, because if you have seen the Bofors, they took time to load. One missile is fired, then you have to take out the fired part, then again you have to load. So it took very much time, but it, as you can see, 3 rounds in 15 seconds. So it has a good loading technology also. Okay, and 15 seconds with having an onboard ballistic computer. So generally it is an automatic system, and in automatic system it can be loaded. Okay, it is well equipped with direct day and night firing system and modern target acquisition system and a communication system, which adds more values in itself. So generally a target acquisition system means the target can be set on the computer which is provided in it, and if the target is set, the missile can be fired in night also, day also. It will hit the target very precisely. Other than that, communication system, so that we can contact the headquarters to supply the information. Okay, now coming to the 8th indigenously developed weapon, which is the Agni 5 missiles. Their Agni program has been started in Patna. I had mentioned to you in our previous video, 5 missiles were being developed during the time of APJ Abdul Kalam sir. So Agni was one of the missile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th part of the Agni missile, which means it has been upgraded till time to time. Agni 5 is intercontinental ballistic missile developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization under Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, under which 5 missiles were developed: PATNA, Prithvi, Agni, Trishul, Nag and Akash. Okay, so It has been developed by DRDO. Okay, and what does intercontinental ballistic missile means? Which means Asia is one continent, Europe is other continent. Asia is one continent, and North America is one continent. So from Asia, this missile can hit North America. From Asia, this missile can hit Europe also. So one continent to other, this missile can hit, which means it has a good range. So its range is around 5,500 to 5,800 kilometers, which means it is a long range. Okay, it is a 3-stage solid fuel missile with composite motor casing in the second and third stage. So generally this missile, on being fired, breaks in 3 parts. So this is one of the things to understand its mechanism of firing. We don't need to go deep into it, though the Air Force students have to know about it. So I will teach you in one of the video how this missile works, or what is the mechanism of firing or causing damage of this missile. But till now you can just remember that it breaks in 3 parts upon firing, and the last part or the tip hits the enemy. Talking about its power, it is a nuclear capable missile with the payload capacity of 1500 kg of high explosive warhead. Gentlemen, I told you about warhead. Warhead, the black part which you are seeing, it is the tip or the most outer part. It is known as warhead. It has the capability, this missile has the capability to have nuclear. Other than that, high explosive warheads on it. It can carry around 1500 kg on it. Induction of this missile has made our country proud and helped us to be part of super exclusive club of countries in the intercontinental ballistic missiles alongside US, Russia, China, France and UK. So after this intercontinental ballistic missile was made by India, before it, US, Russia, China, France and UK were the 5 countries which had the intercontinental ballistic missile. Now India is the 6th country. Talking about the Astra missile. Astra is originated from a Sanskrit word which means a weapon. Okay, it is a indigenously developed beyond visual range air-to-air missile manufactured by DRDO. Okay, so what does beyond visual range means? Visual, which means till the range from which our eyes can see. Beyond visual range, the range that our eyes cannot see. So it can fire up to a very long distance. You can imagine like this. So till the distance where our eyes cannot also not see. Okay, so it is an indigenously developed beyond visual range air-to-air missile manufactured by DRDO. It is first air-to-air missile developed in India for our Navy and Air Force. It is basically designed to be mounted on fighter aircraft and destroy high maneuvering supersonic aircrafts in air itself. So generally it is equipped with our fighter jets. Generally we can say Tejas, or now Rafales are also there. So it can be attached to them, so that these our aircrafts can just destroy the other enemy aircrafts in air only. So air-to-air missile. Okay, so it uses an inertial guidance system with electronic countermeasures to allow operations without jamming themselves. So inertial guidance system means once the target is set by the pilot, then it does not need any further guidance. It will hit the enemy automatically whether the aircrafts are moving anywhere. Okay, so this is the thing, and the technology is like this, that it cannot be manipulated or be jammed by the enemies. It has a 15 kilogram high explosive pre-fragmented warhead with the range of over 70 kilometers, because of which I told you it is a beyond visual range. It can fire up to, or it can hit target up to 70 kilometers, and at the tip this 15 kilometer high explosive payload or warhead can be attached. Okay, and can fly towards this target at the speed of 5,555 km per hour. It is very fast. Okay, this missile has all weather day and night capability, so in any weather, day or night, it can be fired. So our last indigenously developed weapon is INS Kalveri. So it is a submarine developed by Indian Navy, and it was generally made by Mazagon Dock Limited, and it was handed over to Indian Navy on December 2017. It was commissioned. Though it could not be used in nuclear warfare, it fired torpedoes and exotic anti-ships missile. So I told you what are anti-ship missiles. If any enemy missile is fired to strike our ship, so there are missiles mounted on our ships also, which can fire and destroy the enemy missiles in air only, so that they doesn't hit our ship or submarine. What are the torpedoes? They are also type of missiles, but once they are fired, they go underwater they go and they destroy the enemy ship. The best example of it is, if you want to see of the torpedoes, you can watch the movie Ghazi Attack, where how Pakistani ship fired the torpedo on the Indian ship INS Rajput. Okay, so in that movie you can see torpedoes more clearly. Though it has not got any significant chance to prove itself, but it will be doing it very soon. Okay, so we have enemies like Pakistan and China, so one or other way we will get chance to destroy them. In one or other way we will destroy them some or other time. Okay, so that's all about our today's video. We have studied about the 10 most important weaponries developed indigenously in India, and that's all about our today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, do comment them in comment section. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.